fuck happened? Weird. Sorry. My camera just turned off out of nowhere in the middle of me talking. I was like, I have enough battery and I have enough memories. I don't know what is going on. But anyway. So yes, Disaster Artist. You're a big fan. Just go see it. It's amazing. It's hilarious. You know, like, I enjoyed every fucking second of it. I was afraid that because it is, like, you know, like, opening day and all that stuff, and I wasn't sure how this movie was really going to be, like, shown, so I was afraid that there wasn't going to be any previews, and it was just going to be, like, bam, you know, straight to movie. So it was, like, movie started at 7:45, and we were, it was 7:45. We were still like 5 blocks away from the movie theater, and I was like, oh my god, I really hope we don't miss any of it. Thank freaking Christ for assigned seating, because Jesus, yeah, we got the best seats, because we were like, when my buddy, she bought like the tickets, like we were one of like the first people to buy tickets, so we got some good ass seats. Anyway, like, the movies is what it is. You know, of course, it's filming The Room, like events that happened like before that led up to it, and then kind of like a little bit afterwards. But like, of course, the main focus is making The Room. You know, because it's based on Greg Sestano's book. Which I've been meaning to like buy and read and stuff. And if you go on like Amazon, you can actually click on like a 30-second. It's not really 30 seconds. It goes on for like a minute and a half or something. Like audio clip of actually Greg like reading, like doing the audio book stuff, which is great. Which I need to do that. Read it and have him read it to me later. Like, James Franco's impression of him is great, because it's not just like the he got the accent like perfect. It's not like super exaggerated like how a lot of us are like, you're telling me about these, like not doing that kind of shit. Like, it was so spot on. And the makeup team, like, that they gave him like that super like square jaw with the fucking cleft and all that shit, and the hair, the people who did the hair on him, the people who did the hair on his brother, the beard and stuff, like, that was good. Like, that was some good ass fucking makeup, you know? Even like parts where he gets it kind of like weird and wrinkled, like, they got all the detail of his weird look in there, you know? But yeah, you get to see how like they first met in like 1998 and stuff, you know? And like, Greg is really trying hard to like do some acting, but he's like not very good at it because he's kind of very like dead, you know? And then he first meets like Tommy, and he's just so like over dramatic, you know? Like, he's just like, ah! Kind of like the end of the movie where he's clearing everything off. But you see all this stuff, you see how like they kind of, you know, the whole like, you have a place in San Francisco and in LA, and you drive a Mercedes? Okay, then now we like wrote a script for a movie, and then you're just gonna fund it. Like, where is this money? And that was like something I remember seeing, like what the budget was for the movie, and I was like, oh my god, how is it like well over $5 million or something spent on making a movie like this? Like, yeah, making movies, like, you can easily just clear, like, a lot of money, especially nowadays. But just, of course, the quality of it, you're like, what makes you think, like, what? Like, the sets were obviously sets, you know? Wardrobe didn't seem to be tough, you know? Like, maybe the tux, you know? But you're just like, did the footballs cost a lot? But now you learn that it's, like, because they shot on, like, fucking 35 millimeter and HD, like, you know, like, bought the equipment rather than renting it, you know. It was supposed to be a 40-day shoot, and went on, like, 50 plus days and all that stuff, so, oh my god, like, it's so crazy, but it's great, like, especially when you go see it with an audience who also has such a love for this movie, you know, for a love for The Room, you know, and it's just like, It was great because like there was like these dudes right behind me, and they were like, it was like belly laughter, like like they enjoyed it. There's a dude next to me. Anytime a moment gets kind of sad and somber, he's like, "Aw." It was great. It was great. Like the little like, not, I don't want to say Easter eggs, but little like references calling back to parts that like made sense like in the movie. Like, oh, this is like this reference thing. Um, was great. Like even like just the beginning part where it's just like like him being like Tommy picking up what's his face, Greg, and then he was like, yeah, bring the football, and the audience is like, ah, like if you don't know like the movie, like, and then you just watch you go to just see this movie without seeing, The Room, and then that scene happens, and he just goes, bring the football, and everyone starts laughing. You'd be like, what? Okay, apparently this is really funny for everyone, but okay. It's kind of like an inside joke that everyone knows. That's what I feel like this movie is, which is, again, it's fine. I enjoyed it like a lot, and I'm very happy I went to go see it, and I'm very glad it was made. I think at first I wasn't too sure about it because I was afraid it was more of just like straight up parody, like super exaggerating stuff and like not at the heart of it to be that person. But I'm glad it was just like you could tell like they obviously love The Room, they love Tommy Wiseau, they love like just the weirdness of it all, And I'm glad because I was just really like I was being that asshole where I was like don't take something of mine and redo it because blah, 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 I just didn't want it to just be like a parody with the fact that itself is just funny. Like you don't have to make it funny, And again, I'm glad they went the way they did it, and it was great. God, they had so many famous people. Like Sharon Stone was in it as like some kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess gross like agent. Fucking Melanie Griffith was in it as like their acting coach teacher person. Bryan Cranston was in it as Bryan Cranston. Like all these, oh my god, Hannibal Buress was in it. All these great comedians. All these comedians were in it. Oh my god, it was great. Judd Apatow was in it. Like, no surprise because it's James Franco and Seth Rogen and Paul Shear's in it. My brain stopped for a second. Who else is in it? Oh my god, the fact that they had Josh Hutcherson, last names are not happening with me today. Play Danny. It was the fact, like that hair, just like, oh my god, the girl that they had played Lisa was, mind you, everyone in the movie did amazing. But, like, she was so good with her Lisa impression, like, or whatever you want to call it. Because she had, like, the cadence of, like, how she spoke, and even, like, the way how she spoke, and, like, the kind of, like, thing where she was, like, and, like, the movements and stuff. Because, once, like, the movie ended, like, before there was even, like, credits, they actually did, like, a side-by-side of, like, The Room and then them reenacting the scenes, and like the scenes where it was like the Lisas and stuff. Oh my god, it was like perfect. Like she even like sounded exactly like her, and like her movements, you know what I mean? Oh my god, it was perfect. Like that girl was like one of the best. Like she was great, oh my god, it was good. And of course they had to put, you're tearing me apart. Oh, God, I needed this movie. I needed a good laugh, like, and it was continuous laughter, of course. Oh my God, yeah, it's just, God, most funny movies aren't really funny anymore, so, I needed this, and again, it's like, a thing for the fans. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. Yeah, like, talking about comedies, it's kind of like, it's, like, really quick, because you're just like, it's funny, because then if I explain the joke, it's not funny anymore. But yeah, it's, oh my god, so good. I really hope, like, when it comes out on video, that there's, like, a combo pack you can buy with the original and the Disaster Artist, or, my buddy's boyfriend, he said, like, or you can, there's a feature where you can play it where you can actually watch both at the same time, where they do that side-by-side thing. Like, if they really film, well, I think they film most of the stuff, and just, you can just watch both at the same time, and I would love that. I would fucking love that, you know? Oh my god. I love how it ends with, like, no one knows where Tommy's really from, no one knows how old he is, no one knows where his money comes from. Because even, God, there's, like, another, God, they're all, most of them are comedians, when Seth Rogen was, like, depositing his check, and he just walked in, he was just like, yeah, I just want to deposit this, if that really is money, and he's like, alright, cool, you want in, like, 20s or something, and he was like, what, it went through, and he's like, yeah, and he was like, oh, okay, and he goes like, yeah, oh yeah, this account, it's like a bottomless pit, and you're like, what, you know, because, like, he keeps doing the whole, like, money's not an issue for me, you know, he's like, let's do it, money's not an issue, like, don't question me, get off of me, motherfucker. Oh my god, when they recreated the cheap, oh god, bless it. It's good, you know, like I said, like, if you're a fan of The Room, fucking go see it, because it is, like, I don't want to say a love letter, but it's just, like, it appreciates what it is. It appreciates where, you know, things worth it, like, everything comes from, and it appreciates the fact that there is a following for this, you know, and it understands it. Oh, man, just, I love it. And it's probably gonna be part of my top 10 of the year, probably. Oh my god, I don't know. Either that or at least, like, an honorary mention, for fuck's sakes. But trailers, there was a lot of Red Band trailers, I guess because, fuck it, this movie was happening, we had to see, James Franco's ass, you know, him in the cock sock and everything. What was it? What trailers were there? There was one, what's her face? Rachel McAdams is in it. What's it called? Game Night? It's something, I don't know, it's some, like, stupid movie. Oh, no, wait, the one with Rachel McAdams. God, I'm getting that confused. No, yeah, that's the Game Night one. It's the one where people are like, oh yeah, they think it's like a murder mystery dinner, and the host is like, oh yeah, you don't know what is real and what's fake, and yada yada, and they're just trying to, like, survive, like almost not getting killed or something. I don't know. It's one of those haha stupid funny kind of things. Then there was the movie, it's like John Cena in it and someone else, and it was like, oh, look at our babies, blah blah blah, and then, like, now, then it's like, oh, like, she left her computer on, and, like, her text messages go through her computer, and it's all in emojis because she's a teenager. And it was stuff like, oh, let's decipher these emojis anyway. Our kids want to lose their virginity at prom and all that stuff. And the trailer ends with John Cena butt-chugging beer and stuff. Yeah, just, oh, God. I look stupid again. I'm glad that John Cena's fine with making fun of himself. Like, what else? What other I don't know. We came in, like, in the midst of... Was it in the midst of trailers? I think so. I don't remember. That's the only two I remember. Oh, Super Troopers 2, but, like, whatever. What else is coming out? God damn. Yeah, I didn't want to kill the battery on my phone. It was starting to get low, so I didn't write it down. But anyway, nothing really, like, in the trailer where I was like, ooh, you know. But anyway, it is late. I'm tired and all that stuff. But yeah, Disaster Artist, duh. Definitely go see it, duh. Buy the book, which I still need to. But yeah, I'm tired. I can go to bed. Words and phrases. I fucking hate the holidays, Christmas music for 8 hours straight a day. Just wanted to stab myself in the ear.